arriving in my seventh city. It's been a long journey. I've been on travel from city to city. Within 7 days, I wanted to achieve 7 cities, which I have. This is my last one, and I can't wait to see what it holds. And as a backpacker, I travel on a budget, of course. So I've just arrived in Lyon, France. And in a minute, I'll be heading to where I'll be staying the next couple of days. So to get there, I could as well take the tram or the metro, or I could as well take go on foot. According to my Google Maps, it says 23 minutes. I think I'm not in a hurry, so I could as well just enjoy the weather. Wow, look at the tram; it's quite beautiful. So as I was in the bus coming to Lyon, I noticed we passed through this river, and I knew this is the place to be because a city with a canal, river, or something always tend to have it. So I'm quite excited. I'm expecting the best out of it. I'm hoping that it's gonna offer what I need. Actually, I don't have any need, but yes. My hostel is like 23 minutes, and I've been walking for now 15 minutes already. Looks far. Voila! And I'm finally seeing the signboard La Flenier. That's where I'm gonna spend tonight. So I hope it's gonna be good. I hope I'm gonna get a better bed. Hopefully, let me cross my fingers before. Doors are closed. You have to ring the bell. I'm hoping for a better bed. That's it. Yes. And that's how the entrance looks like. This is the hostel. I'll turn the camera around to show you the hostel. And that's the toilet and the bathroom combined. And it's a room of 4 people, so 4 ladies. It's only a women's room. That's my bed, of course. It feels like back in high school, considering the beds. I'm always the last to check in. I always get the upper bed, but I like it somehow. Yeah. You have to be fit to be able to always climb up and down. I hope I will not fall. So far, I haven't fallen down, so I'm doing good. I'm doing great. So I've secured my things in the hostel. I've locked it, so it's time to face the city and see what it has to give me. Quite excited. So first thing first is to get a ticket. At the ticket machine, you can buy a day's ticket, which I did, and it costs like 740 euros. You can use it for 24 hours. You just tap and tap whenever you go in. So I'm allowed to use any transportation in Lyon, and this is what I'm gonna get myself into to go to the shopping center. I need to really buy something very quick for tomorrow. The whole point of coming out of the train, well, of the metro, sorry, was to come and check out something in H&M or one of the shops that is still open. It's almost 8, so I'm not sure if I'll be let in. Let's give it a try. Oh, the city looks so beautiful. I'm surprised. The city is so beautiful. But I didn't get what I wanted, so tomorrow morning first stop, it's here. Oh, I'm amazed. So I'm just gonna roam around to see if there are other cool things to do at this time of the hour. I have to pass through this market. I'm sure they have offers. Check out what's in the market first, and then I'll proceed. I'm sure right now there could be discounts. Pastries, I think I've had a lot of pastries already, so nothing for me. Oh, if I wasn't full, I would definitely try this. They really look appealing. And there is cheese everywhere. Well, seems like this whole section is only cheese and more cheese. I bet they also have fondue. Unfortunately, I left Geneva without tasting it. But I'm sure here I will definitely find it if I come back tomorrow when they're still open. Yeah. Wow, big cheese and more cheese everywhere. Wow. Wow, this is quite nice. The city is quite huge. I didn't expect this. Actually, I said I'm going to Lyon without having any clue what it is all about. I just wanted a city close to Geneva so that I could easily connect, but I didn't know how it looks like.
Where?
I can give you my contact if you want a ticket free. Enter.
Oh yeah?
You got WhatsApp?
Okay.
So the guy I just met wanted to offer me free tickets to his concerts. Apparently, he claims that he plays on the street. Well, I've never seen someone playing on the street asking for tickets. This must be new. Or perhaps just a clever way to ask for your number, because he was like, I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp. Yeah, very suspicious, I think.
I've always thought myself as a nature person, but I think I love cities more. I'm confused now. I presume there are quite a lot of school or university around because it's almost 9 p.m. and the streets are so full. This is interesting. So what I've also quite realized is that on the French side, even in Switzerland part, food seems to be everywhere, like every corner you pass around, there are these ready-made foods that you can always just grab as you move. Like this, a lot of pastry of course, and a lot of cheese. I know I said I'm full, but behind me there's some churros, so I'll just as well order some because because why not? What do you think? And they're getting prepared instantly. Ready? Oh, that's a lot, and it's a lot of sugar actually. Wow. I stood there trying to negotiate with the seller that I actually don't need the whole pack because I'm just alone. I only needed a few churros so that I could pay half of the price, like 3 euros instead of 6 for 15 churros. But he denied that. He said I have to pay the full amount. Anyway, I think I have to find a spot, a really good spot that I can be able to sit down and relax, eat the churros, and wait until I can head back to the accommodation because it's been a long day of traveling here and there. First thing first, I need to know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna walk around without any targets or mission. I'm just gonna walk around to see the nightlife, how the nightlife looks like. Looks good. People are sitting around. So even to make it better, I think I'm gonna finish the churros because the views are cold. If I just sit here properly and study how this place looks like, I think I'm gonna finish everything. So
more carrots.
Anyway,
Don't tear it.
so it's me and my churros. Let me test this person's churros. He just put like a quarter kg of sugar on these churros, really. Oh. This is all sugar. Didn't even ask, But anyway, they are tasty. Ooh, churros with castle views. I'm now convinced that everything that you don't expect is the best because I was once in other cities with a lot of expectations and I was a bit disappointed, but this city I came without even researching about it. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm loving it so far. I mean, it's my first time here. I've been here for a few hours and so I think it's almost 9. I should try and get myself home. Maybe walking, even though I don't have a ticket. I wonder why I bought the ticket actually, but it's fine. I will find myself somewhere so that I can proceed. I'm actually very close to the train station where I came from, and this is the vibe. So in the middle of a small park Cafe Boba. I've eaten so many churros already, so even sitting at a cafeteria or in a bar will be a waste of money because my stomach is super full. That looks quite good. These are very wide streets, actually, if you think about it. From here till there, and it's even not like the. This is a student city, so that's why there are many young people around on a Monday looking so busy. Every 2 minutes there is a shop somewhere to eat. I was wondering if this is a playground, but actually it's not. That's a very cool, nice park, very well decorated. I think that's enough for today. Time to head off. I want to try something. I want to just take one metro and ride along with it because why not? I've paid. That's the beauty of having the 24 hours because you can just ride as much as you want without caring. So a new day in this hostel. I begin it with a small breakfast, and this is how it looks. Everything looks artistic. When you're done, you have to wash your utensils and air them out, actually. So that's the whole kitchen. And this is the outside bit where you can smoke or you can just chill. It looks very nice. I think for backpackers this is ideal. So that's all of it. At night it tends to be a little bit fuller than now. It's quite early. It's 8 a.m. It's quite early, so I think I'm gonna do a few runs here and there before I check out. I look so unkempt. Anyway, my checkout is at 11. It's 9 a.m. now, and the reason why I'm out is because the roommates wanted to sleep, and I felt like I didn't want to turn on the bigger lights because it's annoying when you're sleeping and someone turns on the bigger light. So I decided to take a few rounds before I go back. Good thing I have packed, so I'll just go and collect my bag and then I leave. I feel like there's a lot of street arts, the whole of Lyon, everywhere you walk at least, and there's also a lot of places to eat. Like every other corner, every other 2 minutes walk, you find a place to eat. At the moment I am in the main central station, as you can see behind me, and the reason why I came here, I still want to go to a shopping center because I realized the things that I carried were not enough. Actually they were enough, but because I got rained on yesterday, I can't be able to have another set of clothes for tomorrow, so I'm kind of in a turmoil. Anyway, I found a shopping center and it's just right opposite me. Yes, hope I'll find a shop that is open so that I can buy something, and then I start my touristic walks. And many shops are still closed, so iPhone 17 or whatever it is out, and everyone wants to have it. It's crazy. Even there is a line before the shops open now. A few shops are starting to open, so that's a good thing. So I've bought clothes for tomorrow, so at least I'm guaranteed I'm not gonna walk naked. So I'll head off back to the hostel and collect my bag to check out. It's 10:40. I'm worried that it's already late by the time I get there to check out. I hope I'll not be charged. Let's see how the French work. So I've realized there's so many police patrolling here and there. So I think it's a normal thing in France because that's how I see it. So I'm heading to my very last hostel before I proceed back home. The hostel was nice. It gave me a warm feeling, the feeling that you have when you go and visit your grandma. That's it. On to my next hostel. And now Google Map says the next one is in 10 minutes, so by foot actually, so I'm gonna walk there. I think I can gladly say that I'm a hostel tourist moving from one to the other. This is I think the 5th one. This was closer than I thought. I'm already there. SLO hostel, that's it. I'm surprised how in France, or rather this city, there's absolutely everything that one needs is there. You don't even have to hustle. Like wedding dresses, for example, are every corner. Anything you need, butchery, call it, it's everywhere. There is everything. People are so busy. It reminds me kind of Nairobi. Like there's no wasting of time, you know. Everybody is on a move, everybody is doing something. Also, you need to be alert. It's not like it's safe. At the moment, I'm heading to the cathedral. So we are heading here. After a very short distance, I got into this. How beautiful. That's how it looks. So I'm gonna get closer. I look around. This is how it is. Well, I have to give it to the churches in Europe. They really have details, they really have artworks in them. Like you can see how things used to be done in the old days and still are intact up to date. So, this is on the old town area. These people used to have a lot of time in the old times. Like everything, I'm sure that it was done handmade and it was done to details properly. And that's the inside bit, everything decorated, put into perfection. And this is where people are praying. So according to my Google Maps, there are some ruins close by that someone can actually have a look. Oh, it's called Parc de whatever. I'm so bad in pronouncing words in French, but this is it. These are the ruins. I think it used to be a theater in the old times where people could perform because it looks somehow made like a stadium. I'll try and get myself down there. I've looked it up and it's the oldest theater in France. Used to host like 10,000 spectators. At the moment it's still used and it can have a capacity of up to 3,000 people. Basically used for concerts and things like this. So I'll try to use this background for my thumbnail. I hope it works. Let's give it a try. Perfect. And the second try again. So now I have to move to my next location on foot, even though I came on tram. And my next bit will be maybe the old town. It's time to head somewhere else. I've had a good time here. And now it's time to discover the old town of Lyon, which is quite touristic. It's so beautiful, gives a different perspective compared to the rest of the area that I was, and I'm really looking forward to discover more about it. So first thing first, let me put my gears ready, tie my shoes before I start off the journey. I think my touristic bit starts from now. Let's move. I already like what I'm seeing. It's just the views after views. So I'm gonna just try and guess the streets that could lead me to the center of the town without having a focal point. And just walk around, see all the architectural designs of the houses and the restaurants nearby. Maybe I will find something to eat on my way. And now it looks like I'm among the tourists in here, trying to see each and every details that normal or local people don't get to see. You know, it takes the person who comes from a far place to realize the beauty of how a place looks like. So I'm sure some of these places, most of the locals haven't even been able to visit because they don't see the interests. But me, and I need to see all those little details, like for example, this kind of art. So it's like the whole of the streets are just decorated and have
pieces of art here and there. Some are actually funny if you have time to go through them and understand the mind of the artist. And yeah, so a good thing as well is the good thing as well is that you get to eat each and every place you want to be. So there is no time to be hungry in this city, I feel like, because each and every corner, really, I've never seen a city with so much restaurant like I've seen here, so much bars and small places to eat. It's just a lot. So each and every store tries to compete with its own creativity. If you try to get into each and every store, you'll find different kind of creativity. It's not like copy and paste. Each and every person has their own kind of niche where they are trying to attract customers. If you go to some stores, you'll find they are selling like cheese. Some are selling truffles, some are selling chocolate pastries, and they're all different. So you don't feel like the monotony that some places tend to give when there is a lot of tourists. Here, everything is just different from one place to the other. And the street as well, it might not depict in the video, but they're really, really beautiful. Walking on this, are they called cobblestones or whatever they are? They're so pretty. It gives a very, very beautiful look for this old town. And I have to say, well, yesterday I was in the old town, but this perspective of Lyon I never knew existed. Anyway, now that I'm in Lyon or in France, I think it's time to taste the pastries and give my view or comment on them. The good thing is that they're measured per gram, so I don't have to like buy the whole shop. Well, it's so easy to be overwhelmed in here because there are different kinds and there are so many. I think I'm just gonna choose a few, like less than 10, and see. Well, at least I'm out now. I don't have to carry the whole shop with me. I bought like 6 of them, which I'm gonna try in a few if I find a good spot to sit around. So these are the shops, how they are. Many restaurants, as I said before, many restaurants and beautiful even spots, not just restaurants, but they're so beautiful, selling all kind of food. Call it Mexican, call it French, call it all the kinds of food you will find here. One thing for sure, the art will call me. The churches were really invested on in terms of construction. They really have like the best architecture era, and they're still standing up to date with the different kind of monuments attached to them. Well, above there is where I was, where I just came from, came down around the old town until here. And now I'll try to move away from the old town because I couldn't find something to eat, so that I can head somewhere else where I can be able to sit down and enjoy some food. And the idea is just to walk along the river until I get to the new town. So another thing also about Lyon is that these bikes on my right side, they are rented bikes actually, and everywhere there is bike lanes. So you can actually rent them out and leave them anywhere, any part of the city, they are there. This river is quite long, and if someone has time, can walk along the river. It's so long, so you can actually easily buy time. Because if you begin from the very, very beginning and you walk across along the whole river and the beautiful views, of course, it's quite some work, but it's really worth it. Or on a good day, you just come and carry your snack or book and just read. It's so beautiful. Alternatively, you can go for this boat. It costs like 15 euros to go around. Or you could do activities like canoeing and kayaking and whatnot. So above there is where I was in the old town. That's the Cathedral of Notre Dame. And I walked along the whole place until I crossed this river to come to the new town. So the idea is basically to walk to the hostel because I just dropped my bags and left without checking in. So I think this is the time to check in and I have some cool off.
So coming to my last hostel. I'm doing hostel tourism. So anyway, that's it. It's a 4-room bed, and that's how it kind of looks.
So I was the first to check in this room, and as always I got the upper bed. I don't know why I always get the upper bed, however I come late or early, and that's it. So some hostel they will give you the sheets that have already been made up, but in this and a few others that have been, you have to make the bed yourself, which is not a problem because maybe they need to save on the personnel, which is fine. I mean, if they are going to put their prices a bit low, it's fine, I think. So I'll show you around before I get ready again to leave the hostel and go outside again. I'm going to have a quick shower and then just leave immediately. I am out again. It feels nice to be outside always. And yeah, as you can see in France, red means go, green means go, everything is go.
So I'm just walking all over the beautiful views of both sides, like they're here, and as well if you come just across the river, there are areas of chilling. So yeah, this city is so beautiful, and mostly at night, or is it because that I love darkness? I don't know.
Look how beautiful it is. It must be really nice to just sit around, lazy maybe, and just admire everything that's the river brings, the restaurant, the lights and everything.
So I decided there's no way I'm just gonna take a video of the bridge without passing it. I have to try it. So yeah, I'm just doing touristic things here anyway. So why? Oh, if I was to be told that Lyon will be this beautiful, I wouldn't accept. But now I'm thrilled. Definitely thrilled. I have to come back here when the weather is a bit warmer. I've been wondering so much until I forgot to eat actually. I fancy Indian, but I'm not sure if they will be still open because it's almost 9. Actually, I think it's past 9. Yeah, let's see if I can find something. Other than that, I think I'll just go and sleep because I really fancy Indian today. Yeah, so I forgot to eat, so that's why I decided to pop in here to have something to eat, and then I found Indian restaurant along the way, and that's why I'm here. So let's see how it's gonna be, you know. Who knows? And that's all. I just ordered some food. It's empty. Yes. You see how it goes, you know.
I ordered naan, some dips, samosa, curry and rice. It's quite a lot, so I'll carry the rest with me. So for now I'm too full to even walk, but I live quite close, so it's easier to get there. And the shops seems to be like opening now. They're quite busy still. It's past 9:30. The shops are open, still functioning. Yeah, it's a 24-hour city. It's the 3rd day in Lyon, France, and I'm gonna have my breakfast before I start my day. So it's checkout time, and I'm just going to carry my luggage with me and bring them down to the receptionist so that they can store it for me to be picked later in the evening.
So today is my last day in Lyon, and I'll be traveling in the evening or say at night. And I just thought about it because the weather is not so good. I wanted to take a boat, but I wouldn't like the views when it's quite rainy, you know, when you're inside the boat. So I got brave and decided that I'm gonna just follow the river and do a circle around the river. I hope I'll make it. I don't know how many hours it needs, but anyway, I have the time at the moment. Let me see what time it is. It's 11:40 and I'm gonna challenge myself. So the beginning point is on this flag right in front, so that's what is gonna mark my starting point. There are a few going on the other side, but this is gonna be my starting point, and it's very right across to the other point, so that I know where I started from. So let me begin. Well, one thing for sure is that it's not boring in this city. This city, I feel like it's not talked about, but it's so nice, so beautiful. Like I passed here last night and it was just so amazing. I'm gonna walk through this park. Slightly above here because then I can see the other side of the town compared to if I'm down there, but actually it doesn't make a difference. One thing I noticed is that they tend to have these public toilets. I'm not a fan of public toilets, but the fact that they exist, mostly even for men who can be able to easily access it, I find it so good because it hinders the people who just want to do their thing on the trees, you know, and things like this. And of course, I will not deny you the views that I'm having side to side. I passed there last night and the view of this place was really amazing. It's called the Australian Bar. Okay, interesting. So I'm approaching my third bridge already. It's quite cold, but with the amazing views, you feel nothing. And last night I passed here too, so I'm gonna attach the videos that I took last night so that you can see the difference between day and night. It's absolutely beautiful. So a bit of sitting area facing the river and playground as well, so it's actually safe for kids. And the view above there, that is the old town. The advantages here as well is that there are bike lanes and there are also bikes provided so long as you pay, of course. So you just need to register yourself and then you come and get one. And it has even a carriage, so you can put your stuff and just continue. This is where you pay. How amazing. This is beautiful. It's just art, and also at the same time it's urinals and a lady toilet next side. So it says PP only. And that's the next bridge. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video how many bridges I crossed or passed. Oh, there is some art at the end of the bridge. Amazing. So I'm entering the old town, as you can see. So where I was yesterday, basically. Oh, it starts to rain again. So it's time for me to grab my umbrella and proceed. So along the way, I've realized there's so many people who are active, either jogging or trying to do some kind of sports. And along the river as well, there is a section like here where homeless people are. Well, it's not many. That's the first one I've seen so far. And the old town is actually quite big than I thought. Yeah, it extends so far away. On to the next bridge, and right in front of me is the city center of the Congress, it says, with a bear on it. I don't know what that represents, but hey. So I've had to turn around, because that route over there, it doesn't head me to the next side of the river unless I have a car. So that's why I decided to take a turn, and then I'm gonna head to the bridge that I passed, and then I cross over with it, because that's the only way apparently. But I'm loving it. It's so good here, just me and nature and my mind, trying to think about everything since the trip I started as a solo traveler. Of course, there are so many things to appreciate actually in this world if you try to take time with yourself, leave your comfort zone, and just try to think about how everything is. All I can say is that it's good to be positive in life. It's good to have a view, have a focus on the things you want to do, and it's also good to remember to be kind to each other. I've seen a lot of people saying rubbish about many things, but if you actually start to study how things are, how life is, you realize things are just different. It just depends where you find yourself in life. The most important thing is that you have a focus, you have a vision, and you know what you want in life. Intruding people, spreading lies, spreading hate, these are not things that are gonna help you in any way. So regardless of what you want to do, regardless of what field you are, remember to be always kind, to be always friendly, or even if you're not friendly, to be just nice to the other person, because you never know what other people go through. So I'm trying to access that bridge, and that's why I need to cross here and see if there is a path that's gonna take me to the other side. I hope I manage, or maybe I need to press here. This side of Lyon is so quiet. So I'm definitely lost, because I need to go up. I need to go up there, and I think this is just a place for cars. Is there a way here even? I don't know. Let me give it a try. I'm definitely lost. Or I take the bikes, but that's not the idea. Oh, actually that route goes up. So I'm gonna just give it a try, because why not? I thought my Google Maps were showing me what I don't need, but actually it was correct. I can use this route. So I'm going to the other side of the bridge so that I can proceed with my journey. This side is definitely more quiet. So I just came here to admire the other side, close to the river, and I'm not far off. The river is just down there. So after 23 minutes, I arrived where I'm supposed to go, and this is the view. So this building, it's full of art. Actually, those are not real windows. Like for example, let me take one. That's not a real window, but the real window is actually small. That's the real window. So cool. Let me cross the road so that I can see it better. Wow. And it just doesn't end there, because in front of me is another art made with those. So that wall doesn't have any window. Those are all fake. Well, not fake, I mean art inspired. There's no window anyway. This is so amazing. So that's it. La Fresque de Lyon. I've decided to get closer so that you understand what I mean. So this guy, all art. As you can see, there's nothing here. After a number of hours, I'm kidding, after a few hours, I'm back to the river. So I have to find where I started. Of course, I haven't covered the whole river yet. So I need to cross over this because I'm on a different river. There are two rivers. This is River Sound. I hope that's the correct definition or pronunciation. And I need to move to the other river where I was walking along. Oh, there was a lot to see that I couldn't track myself. Wow. Lyon is quite huge. I didn't know. I thought I'll just do it within 2 hours or something, but it was too much. It's too much to see. I've made my mind. I think it's either I come back another day or I take a boat. That's an hour boat is 15 euros to go through all these places because I can't. I've tried. I can't. I started very early in the morning. I've already reached 20,000 steps, which is nothing still, but I can't manage to walk through this river to back and fro. So yeah, it's unfortunate like this. So let's see. I'm back to the bridge that I started from in front of me. So that is the place I started, and then I went all around counting bridges, did detours, did everything that you might call it, and now I'm back to this spot. If you can remember, people are so awful. So why would someone throw this here and this? And as well this bottle over here. So I really don't understand, you know. It's just so I'm back where I started. So this morning I started I think like 40 minutes past 11, and the idea was to walk along the river in Lyon so that I could be able to cover it all, and that was the goal. And it all went well. I'm glad to say so. It all went well. Everything went as expected, and I'm now right back to where I all started. Remember, I started by showing this flag, and I'm back now. Very, very successful, having not achieved to walk along the whole river, but I did half. So I think the remaining half that is left, I have to come back and just redo it again, because the idea was to walk and not to use a boat or anything. So if I would have used a boat, for sure I would have covered it properly, like, I mean, everything, but I wanted to use foot so that I could be able to see each and every detail, and it was really good. The detours that I did were absolutely worth it. My parting shot, I think this is the most beautiful city I've ever been in France. Very underrated or not talked about so much, and it's absolutely amazing. It has everything that one would need as a tourist, like all the scenery, the hotels, the restaurants, the bars, everything. It's just absolutely top notch. I would definitely come back here when it's a bit warmer, not with jackets, of course. This is where my end of stay ends. Collected my bag, and now time to head to where I belong. Now, it's been a lovely stay. They're really, really good. I would definitely recommend the hostel. They're really welcoming. I mean, I had a good time. Can you imagine? I left my bag there. They didn't ask anything, of course. It's good to tip such whenever it happens, but I really, really had an amazing time. The hostel was clean. They were so hospitable. Amazing. But now it's time to jet off and see. Well, 7 days, 7 cities. I think it was worth it. And I've passed my exam, so I just came here to like try to avoid the concentration and the nervousness, and it was worth it. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Woo.